Hello, everybody. It is time for Solo Masterminds this week again, and you may notice we have somebody missing. Well, that's because
Where
Kelly is moving. Yeah. 'Cause you know what? And I'm so looking forward to seeing her pink hair, but we couldn't get to see it this week. So
that's too bad. She'll still have it next Thursday, right?
I hope so.
When is she going to shave?
I think it's later this month. Yeah. So,
okay, I really want to get that pink hair on camera.
That's right. Video. Maybe we can convince her to delay her change of hair color a little bit, because that would be kind of fun to have on this call. All right. So anyway, Lexi, we have a shout out. Who are we shouting out to this week?
Yes, this week we are shouting out to a longtime Solo Masterminds member, our very dear friend Sharon McMillan. Sharon is having her first webinar, and it's going to be about marrying the right copy and effective web design to come up with a website that helps your bottom line. So this webinar is coming up on the 21st of November. So you still have time to sign up. Go to webcontentprofits.com to sign up for this exciting webinar. Sharon is having the webinar with another Solo Masterminds member, Angela Wills, and she's going to be talking about, web design and good copy and how to create an effective website. So it takes both good copy and good design to achieve your website goals. So it's a very exciting topic, a very useful one. So a shout out to you, Sharon, for finally jumping into webinars. I hope everything goes well in your webinar, Sharon and Angela.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff there. And I'm so happy to see all our members really taking action. So that's always great. All righty.
And Sharon especially, because, she still has a full-time job.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But, she's also doing all these things. She's picking up on her online business, because her dream is to eventually move to, is it Jamaica?
I think so. That's right. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be following along Sharon's progress, and we'll be there to congratulate her when she finally achieves her dream.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure she will achieve that too. All right, everybody. What's going on in the forums? Actually, I found this. This was a thread that you started. I thought it was pretty interesting to highlight on Solo Masterminds this week. Because, we were talking about holiday gift guides, and you had an idea that you want to implement the holiday gift guides offline, and what is the best way to implement it with a group who may not be so tech savvy or internet savvy, but at the same time you want to implement this and put some of your affiliate links and recommendations to hopefully make some money out of this as well. So I'm looking forward to see what other people ideas are on this. So if you have some ideas, do jump in on that thread. Another good topic that I want to, it's a call for help. One of our members, Val, she needs a little bit of help deciding on her logo. She just can't seem to find good elements that she want to implement in her logo, even though she has some general ideas. So if you can help her out there, jump in on that thread and give her your 2 cents. Alrighty. When it comes to our news, as usual, I'm going to go first. I have got a question this week from a client that was pretty interesting, because I never do this myself on my WordPress sites, but my client that I built a WordPress site for had, we used the menu feature extensively, and she just asked me to add a secondary menu, and in her secondary menu she wanted those links to open up in a brand new window, and she asked me, well, how do I do this? Well, thankfully, this is really, really easy to do. So I posted a short and very quick, fully illustrated tutorial on my blog. If you go to techbasedmarketing.com/blog, you will find it there. I have all these screenshots and everything, so you won't get lost. Hey, Lexi. What's
because,
up?
Lynette, a lot of times something that's very easy and simple for you is not so easy for the rest of us.
Yes,
so absolutely. I'm really grateful for your step-by-step tutorials and all of those screenshots. They're a big help.
Well, they do take a little bit more time to make because, you got to assemble the screenshots and you got to put the little arrows there. But I always find that it's always good to give that extra value. Talking about that, I'm going a little different direction too with, tech-based training, and I'll not spill all the beans right now. I've got something
exciting,
totally new direction, and I think I'm very excited. I think all our students, past and future, will be happy about that too. But I want to know what's going on with you, Lexi, this week.
Well, you already mentioned a post or a thread that I started at the forum about the holiday gift giving guide. So I turned that into a blog post and I added some ideas in that post about how different kinds of businesses can implement this holiday promotional tool. So if you're a service provider, if you have a brick and mortar store, if you're an affiliate marketer, if you're an information marketer and doing everything online, there are a lot of different ways that all of us can implement this great marketing idea for the coming holidays. So do stop by my blog at alexisrodrigo.com to find out all those different ideas as well as all the different formats that we can, package this holiday gift giving guide. And, as Kelly mentioned, it's also a lot of fun to do the research, looking for, all these different things that people in your market might appreciate these coming holidays. And it's helping me to build my own Christmas wish list. So, go to the blog at alexisrodrigo.com to read that blog post and to add your own comments, your own ideas. I'm sure when you're reading it, it's going to spark some of your own ideas, and it would be lovely if you could share and we can learn from each other.
Excellent. You're right. I think it will be a very fun exercise to do. I mean, you're not goofing off. You're actually doing something.
Yeah, while window shopping.
Exactly. How often can you say that, huh? All right. Now, Kelly does have a few things that she wants us to point out this week. First is a freebie report that several of the Solo Masterminds members actually came together to create. Now, Kelly and myself did contribute a piece in this report. You will find a link at either at the bottom of this video or in an email that you're getting if you are a Solo Masterminds member. It's called What Your Service Providers Want You to Know. So very interesting topic if you outsource and you want to do it right and you don't scare off your service provider. The other thing is to our Solo Masterminds affiliates. We want you to share our new no-cost follow-up webinar to what to send your mailing list. Now, this is coming up Monday, November the 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So we will share that link again under the video or in this email that you will get together with this video. And finally, Kelly is offering extra coaching support for 2 members who need to learn how to hold a free webinar to grow their mailing list. Spaces is filling out quickly. And I think I don't know about you, Lexi, but I've been hearing a lot lately about using webinars to sell, using webinars to build your list, using webinars to grow your business. I personally love it. I love the interaction. And I think people are really looking towards this type of instruction method. And it's really, really hot right now. And I think anybody who needs this needs to jump right in. I have always had good results with webinars. What about you?
Well, as you know, I am a webinar enthusiast. Back in the day when people were talking about teleseminars, that was when I started getting into webinars because I don't like talking on the phone. Yeah. I am not an auditory person. So, Lynette, if you were talking with me on the phone, my mind would just wander off. I just can't focus if it's just auditory. So instead of doing the teleseminars, which was what everybody was recommending like a few months ago, I went into webinars and I love it. As you said, the interaction can't be beat, and, you know, the kind of instruction, because it's both visual and auditory. You can even have video. It's great. And it's one of the strategies that I used to go from 200 subscribers to more than 2,000 subscribers in a few months last year. So I do highly recommend the use of webinars too for different purposes, and building your list being one of them.
Yeah, excellent. And I totally agree. Me too. You know, I like the interaction in a webinar where you not only get to see what people, the instructor is talking about. If they do open up the chat, you do get a chance to interact with other members too, you know. And even during Q&A session, you get a chance to interact with others. You don't get to do that in a teleseminar call. Well, not so much, at least. It's always a one-to-one direction. So take advantage. She needs two members there. Take advantage of Kelly's offer right there. And I think that's it for this week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the forums. Bye. Have a good week.
Enjoy the rest of the week.